How's it going, everyone? This video that I'm doing now is my thoughts about furlough. What a word, furlough. Never heard of it before until March. Furlough. You know, yeah, that was a good word at the beginning, wasn't it? Now it's a bit shit, but it was good at the start. So, a little bit, I'm going to go from the start for me until now. So, I was a National Express driver, and I would drive from the south coast to Heathrow Airport mainly, and pick up passengers and bring them back, mainly foreign students and bits and pieces like that. And in March, I started wearing a mask and gloves because we didn't really need to. A lot of staff at Heathrow were being told that they can't wear them because passengers might have problems understanding what they're saying. Nothing to do with the fact that most of them can't actually speak good English at Heathrow. You know, we call them Care Bears, but it's the customer advisors that you get walking around in the high vises, the Care Bears. Coach drivers call them Care Bears. Most of them at Heathrow don't actually speak good English anyway, but yeah, they weren't allowed to wear them, but I was wearing one, and I had heard people talking about this furlough thing where you could be paid to stay at home, 80% of your wages, to stay at home and stay safe. Fucking brilliant. What a fucking idea that is. Where the fuck do I sign? That's what I was thinking. And on one of my last shifts, it was a Sunday, and I came back from Heathrow, and I got loads of tips that night. I didn't really understand why, until I found out that I wasn't actually signed up for any more duties. That was just it. So I went home. I initially had a 3-day rest day anyway, and I thought, well, I'll get halfway through and then I'll make a call, I'll send a text or something, and I'll find out what's going on. And I got the call. Right, you're going to get an email sent out. You need to sign it, print it out, sign it, take a scan of it or a photograph of it, and send it back as soon as you can, saying that you're agreed to go on furlough for 80% of your wage, which I couldn't have done quicker. And I remember thinking, this is fucking brilliant, because I've just finished all this year's because the holiday that we get at work starts at the end of June to the end of June, and I always thought it was April to April, but it's not, it's June to June. So I pissed all my holiday away up until 3 weeks before furlough. So it's fucking great. I'm thinking, oh my God, this is absolutely fucking brilliant. Not really thinking about the bigger picture. I just thought, I've got a Sky Q in the bedroom now, and I've got Netflix now, and I'm going to stay at home. I'm going to stay safe, and I'm going to watch telly. And that's exactly what I fucking did. And a week went by, 2 weeks went by, then it was a month, and 2 months went by, and it wasn't until mid-May that I got a phone call from my employer asking how I was, just like a routine check. And the reason why they hadn't been in touch before is because nobody knew it was going to be going on for so long, and the people that were doing the calls were all on fucking furlough. Everybody was on furlough. So nobody knew what was going on because they were on furlough, and we couldn't, because I work for a major bus operator in the UK. I won't go into names, but they're one of the biggest in the country. And National Express was a side franchise. All of them were a side franchise. And you couldn't talk to anybody at National Express because they were all on furlough as well. So everybody was on furlough. So I was just being paid. And if I'm completely honest, I ain't done too bad. I think in the last 115 days I've had off, I'm probably out about 300 quid. But I've saved even more on fucking petrol and diesel for the car, driving to, because I live quite away from the depot. So the drive, the 10 miles each way, or 7.5, 8 miles each way to and from work, stopping and starting in traffic and everything else. I've got to go straight through like the town. I've saved 70 quid a month on diesel, so I've done all right. I've actually saved quite a bit of money up, you know. So it was fucking brilliant. And, you know, I came really good friends with the Deliveroo drivers and takeaway places and shit and fucking, oh God. Just thinking back now, what a fucking waste. But if you hear snoring, that's a dog. Yeah, he snores, bless him. And I remember I was going to go to bed one night, and it was about, because my new bedtime is between 2 and 3 in the morning. I worked afternoon shifts anyway. I'm not a morning person, hence it was the best job in the fucking world, because my earliest shift to start was at 2:10 in the afternoon. I never started earlier than that unless I was doing overtime or helping them out. So it's fucking brilliant. So yeah, I was going to go to bed, and I looked at, every night before I go to bed, I'll go into the kitchen and I'll cross off a calendar. And I looked, and I've been numbering the days beside it that I've been off. And I looked down, and that following day was going to be day 90. And then it hit me. I have done fuck all for 90 fucking days. I mean, I'm nothing. You know, obviously I've stayed safe, but I haven't fucking done anything. I've wasted all that time. I could have used it to be a bit more productive. I could have learnt a language. I could have, you know, got Babbel or Rosetta Stone. I could have done something like that. I could have learnt a foreign language, or at least, you know, learn how to say fuck off in 3 or 4 different languages. That would be fucking great, wouldn't it? Probably still I should do that, really. But all I did in that time was manage to source myself a pair of hair clippers, because they seemed to have, they were going out of fact. You couldn't get them anywhere. Fucking hair clippers, you couldn't find them anywhere. But I managed to get hold of a pair for 10 quid at Argos after about 2 months, and my hair was looking all fucking hippie-ish, you know, a bit rapey, maybe, I don't know, like a bit alcoholic-y. So I shaved on my head, and then thought, fuck, I look like a racist, but it will grow back before I start work. And I let it grow again. And, you know, still now, you know, I've been off work, I haven't really done anything. I've gone to the allotment a few times, I haven't really, you know, gone out. Unlike a lot of people, I haven't been to Bournemouth Beach. You know, I live on the south coast, I haven't been down there. I know people who have, friends that work in the area that have taken pictures. Funny enough, one of them's actually gone like viral on TV and everything else that they took. Not that they got any money out of it, but everything went to shit here. But I never went out. You know, I've been lucky. Touch wood. You know, we're Rona free. We haven't got anything like that. Yeah, but I haven't done anything. I've wasted my time. You know, I've been paid to stay at home, and I've done fuck all. And that's the most stressful bit for me right now. That I haven't actually done anything. I haven't used my time properly to do anything, apart from, as you can see in the background there. If you've seen any of my other videos, you would have known that it started off with some Disney stuff. Then it was that went into a cabinet downstairs. Then I had a lot of retro shelving, but I fucked all the Disney stuff off. That's all been sold. That's been distributed fucking everywhere. The entire lot's gone. I sent the last lot of stuff this morning. That's all completely gone. So the retro stuff is now in the cabinet downstairs, and that are Blu-rays. The very, very top of Blu-ray box sets, and the rest of them are just films that I've never watched and probably never will fucking watch, because I found that if you go into Poundland, they now sell Blu-rays. Yeah. Furlough. You know, that was a great idea at the time. Let's get loads of fucking films. We've got Netflix, we've got Sky, we've got every fucking channel, we've even got the adult shit, and there's never anything fucking on. You know, oh no, what are we going to do? Oh no, fucking let's watch some bullshit on Netflix, which is just fucking weird. Yeah, but nothing's ever on. So you buy these fucking Blu-rays. I haven't even watched them. They're now on the shelving, collecting dust. They're still sealed. I haven't done anything with them. So fuck my life. But yeah, so we started Zoom meetings. Now everybody, I'm assuming, knows what Zoom is. The website is Zoom, and what the Zoom meetings are. I didn't. I had no fucking idea, because I don't give a shit, to be honest. But I ended up getting roped into it. I had to download a fucking app on my phone, and the first Zoom meeting we did, I actually wore a big panda head, and I just sat there wearing this big panda head mask thing that I got from the entertainer, just to piss people off. I was actually going to drive the coach in it. I was going to turn up to work wearing it and say, you know, what does it say? On my contract, I can't wear it. Or whatever. But yeah, I just wore that, and it was a bit of a shit meeting. And then we had one every week. Every Friday we have a Zoom meeting, and it's good to see the management, and it's good to see the other drivers. Not that we talk to each other really, we just sort of sit there and listen to what the company's doing. And today I found out that I won't be returning to work as a National Express bus driver, because National Express have pulled the routes due to a restructuring program. They're now doing city to city rather than airports. So I am surplus to requirement for them. Now, as I said before, I work for a major bus company. So what they're doing now is, normally you can just, bus driving is a very shit job. All right. Very, very shit job. I was quite lucky. I was on the gravy train, you know, really doing the service that I was doing before. I fucking loved it. It was a really good gig. I'm surprised it lasted as long as it did. But bus driving is shit. But they are trying their hardest. The coach side has got together with the bus side, and they're trying to work out how they can fit all of the coach drivers over to the bus side when there's no work. You know, there's a load of bus drivers that are still on furlough because there's no work for them. And bless them, you know, they're trying to keep us all in employment. But we've got to keep in the back of our minds that if there's no jobs, then there's no jobs, and we'll have to take redundancy. And I've only worked there for 19 months. And because it's under 2 years, I don't actually get a payout. I'll just get fucked off. So that's not good for me, because it was a big step going into it, you know, because I if you've seen my video about my back, I've got an L5S1 disc, which is completely fucked in my back. Not even really 100% sure how I did it. I think it was moving a sofa, but I don't know. But let me just make sure that's not important. So yeah, it was a big step for me going into, you know, getting a job. And although I still had like a year and a half left of my sick note, so to speak, I was on employment and support allowance for my back. I decided I wanted to go back to work. I wanted to do something, because my kids started coming home, especially when my son started secondary school, and they come home every now and then. And I think the primary schools do it in the UK, where every 3 months or every three to 4 months you'll get a bit of paper they'll bring home in their school bag, or an email that you have to fill out all your details again, just so they can update all their records. And it's always occupation. And I was sick, and I was embarrassed and sick to death of saying that I didn't work because I had a bad back, because it's one of those old 80s, oh, he can't work because he's got a bad back. It's that stigma that you know, that comes with it. So that used to get to me. So anyway, I got myself a job with National Express driving for them, and the training course was difficult. And I'm glad that it was, because it's shown me that you can't just go and get a license and go and work for National Express. It doesn't work like that. They want the best of the best. Despite what you may have read or anything else, coming from someone who's spent a very, very long time for driving for them, they want the best of the best. And they got it. I gave them 110%. every single time, and we had quite a lot of regulars, so to speak, you know, going up and down to London and bits and pieces like that you get to know. And I'm upset and pissed off now that that's all over, and hopefully I'll have a job on the buses. Hopefully that'll be something. If not, I'm in the shit, and I don't really know what to do about it. But I'm glad, nevertheless, that I went out and got a job, because it hasn't made my back any worse. It helped it out a little bit, if I'm honest, because I was, you know, I'm mobile, I'm moving about, and I think mentally it helped me out a lot, because it gave me that bit more willpower to sort of, you know, go ahead, go along and do it. Yeah, I'm glad I got a job. I wanted to work. I want to work. I don't want to be on benefits. That's just not me anymore, you know. The whole fucking furlough, you know. That bit's gone for me. I remember having a conversation with someone, and I said, if you watch the Craze, the movie The Craze in 1990, with the Kemp brothers that were in it, at the beginning, the teacher says to them, "Give me a word," and they both get up and they say crocodile. If you haven't seen it, watch it. It's a great film. If you have seen it, you'll know exactly what I mean. If I was on that, I remember saying I would have stood up and just said furlough, because I thought it was the best fucking thing ever. I'm being paid to stay at home and watch telly, and the highlight of my furlough was probably Tiger King, because it was one of the series I actually watched, and at the end of it I thought, well, fucking hell, you know, I thought my life was shit, but fucking Jesus Christ, you know. But yeah, that's me now. I've come into the end of furlough, and it's not fun anymore. It's not fun anymore. It's the 15th of July at the time of me filming this, and furlough's almost up, and I might not have a job, and it's a very, very, very scary position to be in. It's a not knowing, and I don't like that. And I'm doing this video because I'm hoping that someone's going to comment below and let me know that they're in the same boat, or let me know their versions, you know, even if they've had a good run and, you know, they've come out of it. Wouldn't it be good to just sort of see some good stories? You know, this year we've gone from be kind to fuck everybody, let's just fuck each other over for toilet roll and pasta and shit, let's fight in the supermarkets, to right, this is it, we're all gonna fucking die, everyone's dying of COVID, everyone's getting the Rona, we're all fucking gone, to we're now gonna find Madeleine McCann, to, do you know what, I don't know what it is at the minute. And the reason why I don't know is because during furlough I found it fun to be posting pictures on Facebook of funny shit. And the first one I put on was a fat man, naked, you could only see his arse and the back of his head, just like that, looking over a balcony. And I put on there, well, I'm not far off that weight, but that would be me at the end of furlough. And Facebook took it down, gave me a 7-day ban, banned me from Messenger, the fucking works. They just blocked me for that. And I'm currently 3/4 of the way through another ban, but this one is for 30 days. But they've allowed me to use Messenger this time. And I can go on there, I just can't like anything, I can't comment, and I can't post or share. But yeah, for 30 days, because I posted a picture of a bit of skin stuck in a zip with the caption, "If 2020 was a photograph." And it was supposed to have been basically some bloke zipped his bollocks up, right? Which I've nearly done once. I came close, if I'm honest. Shit. But anyway, you wouldn't have even known what it was. There's no real, you can't really see anything. It's just a bit of skin stuck in a zip, you know, and you'd have to really look at it. But yeah, that's a 30-day ban. I think Facebook are very good. We're allowed to watch bullying videos, we're allowed to watch fights, animal abuse, beheadings, assaults, rape, everything else. That's all right. People are sharing that shit all fucking day long. You post a picture of a bit of skin stuck in a zip. You can't even see. You didn't even see a dick. Couldn't see nothing else. It was just a bit of skin in a fucking zip. 30-day ban. Boom. Fuck off. But this is the best bit. I don't know what the fuck's going on in the world because I won't watch the news. I haven't been on Facebook for because I can't do anything on it. I haven't really been going on it. So in the morning I would get up with my phone and I'm like that straight away. I'm laying in bed, doing the scroll. Sometimes I'll drop the phone on my fucking head and it's oh god, what a fucking start to the day. And and you sit there and you scroll through, and it's the same post, it's the same bullshit, day in, day out from the same people. Yeah, look at me, I'm having a drink, and it's like, fuck off, get a life, you dickhead. Oh no, you're on furlough. Okay, fair enough. I didn't want to see it. I am convinced that 90% of people's depression in this day and age is brought on a lot by social media. Might be a bit out of line saying that, but I've noticed I've become a lot happier in myself since I haven't been going on it, because I don't actually know what's going on in the world. I'm done to what's the in thing. We've stopped clapping. We've done the clapping. We don't do the clapping now. And then we were finding Madeleine McCann, weren't we? And that was, oh my god, we're going to fucking find her now. We've nicked someone. It's a German nonce, the camper van. Then it ain't him. So I'm not sure. Well, I don't think it was him. That was the last thing I heard. There was something on the radio that it might not have been him. But I don't actually know where we are in the world right now. All I know is, for me, I might be out of a fucking job. So if you're in Dorset and you've got anything, comment below. That'd be fucking brilliant. We can always say yes or no, can't we? And one of the worst bits of furlough for me, apart from everything else, was the fact that I shaved my head again. As you can see, I shaved it again. It's growing back. And as soon as I shaved it, I went upstairs, had a shower, washed all the old shit off, see if I'd missed any. Came downstairs, and they're talking about, on this TV, right, as of so-and-so day, which I think was about 4 or 5 days away, the salons and the barbers and everything else were opening up. I can't fucking believe it. What the fuck? Yeah. Fucking hell. Someone's messaged me, isn't it? What the fuck? So I'm walking around with a fucking dodgy haircut because I'm waiting for it to go back so I can go and get it cut fucking properly. I can't fucking believe it. And I fucked my beard up as well a little bit when I was cutting it, because I'm the person who was cutting my hair and beard and everything before just took me off Facebook, and I'm not actually sure why, but she doesn't want to do it anymore. And I think so. I've been doing it myself. I bought myself a really expensive clipper set. Didn't really need to spend that much money, if I'm honest. I think I just got caught up in the hype watching the videos, and I wanted the best ones, you know what I mean? But yeah, I've been fucking about with that. I just need that to grow back, and I need a fucking job. And the dog keeps fucking snoring. Yeah. Bless him. Fucking love that dog. But yeah, comment below. Let me know how you got on during furlough. Any furlough stories, get them down below, mate. Let's talk about it. Maybe we could even do a video on it. But for me, furlough's been great. I'm not going to lie. It's been really, really fucking good. Pay-wise, not really that much different, because I've been saving money on other little bits and pieces at work. And hopefully I'll be back at work real soon. And I hope all of us can get back to work, get back on routines, or doing what everyone was doing way before. And we can move on, and then we can start moaning about something else. Because that's what we do as a country, or that's what we do as a world. So everybody stay safe. I hope you've had a decent furlough, and I hope you haven't been affected too badly or lost any loved ones. And comment below, let me know. Take care, bye bye.